What's going on, homies? RWallie here, and today we're going to be going inside the mind of a Supersonic Legend. That's right, I have a Supersonic Legend with me, Trill, and we're going to be playing some competitive 2s. But while we play, he's going to be talking about his thought process and breaking down specific scenarios so that you can implement them into your own gameplay. We're going to be playing a few ranked games, and after each game, I'm going to summarize the important concepts he goes over so that you can have a better understanding of how to implement them into your own gameplay. And he does coaching, so if you want, you can join my Discord and DM him by the name of Tor. And if you enjoyed the content, make sure you hit that subscribe button. We are almost to 1,000 subscribers thanks to everyone's support, and it's honestly amazing. Now get out your notepad for these in-depth tips, and make sure you stay until the end because he gave me 3 key points for you all to focus on so you can take them into your matches and see your rank improve without needing to practice complex mechanics. Alrighty now, let's get into these games.
I think Grant's a 1900 player and Zeko's an 1800 player. Couldn't. So there he's going to take it. Nice. That's going to be a shot. Yeah, in that position, the rule to challenging in 2s is if you can score off of it, then it's a good challenge. If they can score off of it, then it's a good challenge. And if it's not threatening, then just don't challenge it, because then most of the time that leads to overcommits, especially when you're last back. Whenever your teammate, you know they don't have a lot of boost and you're awkward, always boom it. It's always better, gives you time to get some boost. So Grant's there, so he's gonna try to shoot this. I'm gonna cut off early so he can get back. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna go for low 50 if it works. Okay, we're gonna do that.
Do I just watch?
So one thing you should realize is that once you flick one person, their teammate, if you see them back post, 9 times out of 10 they're gonna go for an early challenge, just because they're like, oh, I'm last back, this person has possession. So doing a flick always works out, and that's how you see like pro players always getting those faking plays, is because people freak out when they're last back. Like, one thing is that when you're first man, don't be afraid to challenge, because there's always somebody behind you. It's like right here, you mess him up because he's like, oh, he's coming at me, you know? I'm gonna wait for him to be there. So I'm last, I'm gonna play it safe. So good job challenging. So keep going if you can. Nice, and you can hit that mid, or you solo that?
I went for a flip reset.
I can get again. Because it's always safer to hit into corners like that, so then that just works out. There you go. It's like right there, instead of letting you challenge that and boom that further away, that can be a lot easier for them to get a 50 into net. So it's a lot easier for the second man just to try to 50 it into the corner rather than the person that's in net trying to hit it downfield. So it's all about playing the 50s correctly. That's all 2s is about.
If you noticed, the main subjects he spoke about were all positional based. Where are you, where are the opponents, and where's your teammate? If you are first to challenge, don't shy away from pressuring. You can mess the opponent up and force them to make a bad play and give your teammate free possession. If you're last back, make sure you read the field before diving into a bad challenge. The rule to challenge is if you can score, it's a good challenge. If they can score, it's a good challenge. But if there's no threat, don't challenge. The premise of this is only challenge if you have a quality shot or need to be there to block their shot. If you're going in and there is a high probability of there being a 50-50, then don't challenge. You are last back, and this is a high risk, low reward scenario, so remember to be patient.
So one thing that you should do is always utilize the walls to get like a better touch. So like if it's awkward and you can get an angle on the shot, basically just hit it off the wall and you can get a fast redirect play going. So here I'm just going to try to hit it into corner again. I can get it past. I'm going to go early. I can shoot.
Nice.
So right here I saw that Hansel is awkward, so this either means he doesn't have any boost or he just doesn't have any control over the ball. So that means if I challenge that, like I'd say have like an 80% chance of getting that 50 in your favor. So there I'd say challenge, which you did nice. So that gives you time to get back as well as me to grab boost. So then here I can take it again. So here I can take my time because I know that he has low boost and he's just going to boom it away, which they do. I bumped one, so you have a lot of time if you hit that. I'll be here for your touch. Nice. I bumped one. Pinch. Oh, get it. So I'm going to take my time here. We don't need to get a lot of pressure, so I'm just going to hit it down. Should do.
Utilizing walls and paying attention to boost. A really good thing to do is use the walls. You don't always have to hit the ball directly at the net. Sometimes hitting the ball off the wall can catch your opponent off guard and put you in a better position by hitting it around them, which can lead to an easier opportunity to score. Pay attention to the opponent's boost. If you notice that they've been missing it or you've been taking it from them, you can figure out good opportunities for you to challenge or when to be patient. If you go back, you'll notice when the SSL was very confident that he would win a challenge or get a ball for free because of their limited boost.
I'm gonna take my time. I see him coming off wall, so I can hit it towards mid. Can get it past this guy, yeah. I can shoot, free shot. So like, you never want to be like this guy right here where you're too close. Like this person, think about it like half filled towards midfield. If it's a mechanical player, they can always get it past midfield, clearing it off of their backboard. So this is mostly just for high level. So you always want to give it a lot more space. So if you see that, it's like, they don't have boost and they don't have control to air dribble it from their backboard to your net. So it's like, just let them do their thing. They're just trying to clear it. So if you just give them space, you always get possession. Right here, my mistake was I tried to get control of this. So he knew that this was going to be awkward. So he sags off and that gives him a much better shot. So that's one way to play the mistakes, is that whenever you hit it in a position where the person's on backboard and it's kind of a light touch, if they don't get control of it, that's always going to be a pass towards you if you just sag off. I'm gonna let him boom that. I can challenge since I see your back. Second challenge again since that's off. So like right there, another thing that you should think about is here, what can he do? He's driving straight, so that's always gonna be a flick. So if you're caught in that weird position, just wait for the flick, because as soon as you see a little jump, you can go further back. There's no need to cut it off.
The main premise of this last match is to be patient when you're last back. If the opponent is going for a clear, then you should give them space and wait for them to clear it. More often than not, you'll end up with free possession of the ball and back on the attack yourself.
Oh, I know Fade. I've seen him in SSL tourneys. I can get a flick here since he's shadowing pretty far. Actually, no. I saw that he was awkward on the backboard, so I was like, I can just drive that in. Because like right here, you always have to challenge. You can't be like that right there. Like no matter what happens, you have to make sure that the guy doesn't get a dribbling play and get a setup on the shot. That's why there's early challenges. I have 40, so I'm just gonna let him shoot again. Nice, good challenge. So like right there, that was good because since your teammate's back in net, you kind of just have to disrupt the play. Now he kind of has to challenge. So there he throws it away, and now he has no boost. Nice. So he's last right here. You should try to take your time to kind of let your teammate get in position in case if you try to pass. I'm just going to try to clear it. There's one pulling up behind you, so just try to turn. Good job turning right there since you saw your teammate was in net. Yeah, so like with these guys, they're going to be chasing really hard, so they're going to try to speed up the play. So they're going to try to force out mistakes from us. So the main thing you're going to want to do here is just keep it slow and let them waste their boost and kind of force them to come to you, and then you can always get it past one and get a solo play. Okay, he's going to boom it. This guy's going to go again. So you see how they're trying to make it as fast as they can. They give it no space to even let the play roll out. So that play style is always bad because it always lets the other team just wait for you to make a mistake. So like here we can always wait for them to make mistakes, which they are going to keep making mistakes. The person that's near post should always try to get an early challenge, because the person that's back post will always have the better positioning for getting a clear and to get that save. So whenever you're stuck in that awkward position, always just try to get an early challenge going.
While on defense, don't be afraid to early challenge if your teammate is coming in behind you. You should challenge the play to force a situation away from them having an easy flicker shot. And while on offense, you want to try to get into as many 1v1 situations as possible. If you have the ball and the opponent is last back and you have no pressure from their teammate, take your time so that your teammate can get into a position for a potential 2v1. Our SSL left us with 3 key tips to focus on in 2s. 1. Meaningful challenges. Challenge the ball if it is necessary to stop them from scoring or if you can score. Don't make any high-risk challenges when you're last back that has a low probability of leading to a positive play for your team. Play at your own pace. If your opponents are in the same rank as you but seem to be playing much faster, you don't necessarily need to speed up your play. Play as fast as you can consistently and don't try to be so fast that you whiff. They will end up making mistakes, and as long as you are making meaningful challenges, you can catch them out of position for trying to play faster than they are able to. And last but not least, make sure you give your teammates space and let them do what they want to do. There is no reason to double commit or even overcommit to force a play. Let your teammate play their game and wait for the opponent to make mistakes. You'll find your team in 1v1 positions on offense that have a high chance to yield positive results. There are tons of helpful tips in this video to improve your play style and can help you rank up immensely without any complicated mechanics involved. So really study and practice these concepts in your own games. I hope this helps you as much as it helped me, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.